Welcome. Here we are again. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. After our 2-year COVID hiatus, we've managed to put one show together and it's out there. And now we're on show number 2 of the new regime. And we are really, really lucky to have a local singer, songwriter, and all around fun person. What was I going to say? Junebug Bayer. So stick around for that. First, a few words from me because I'm kind of a camera hog. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to introduce. We had from the previous shows, we used to get the support group. Some of the support groups, people would come in, and one of the groups that was really a big fan, they've got a few members here tonight. So good to see you guys again. They are from the Plastic Surgery Addicts Support Group. Yes. And I'm looking around now and I can see there's a lot of new faces. Changes everywhere. Changes everywhere. And I try to be a nice guy, so I took a neighbor, older neighbor, down to see his doctor. So I sat in with him. He wanted me there, and the doctor told him that unfortunately, he said, "You've got cancer. We've made the tests, and you've got cancer." And the old man, he nodded, and thought about that. And the doctor went on to say, "And also, your Alzheimer's is still there, so you have to, tolerate the Alzheimer's." And he looked up and his eyes brightened and he said, "Oh," he said, "good, at least I don't have cancer." Yeah, thoughts don't stay long in his mind. Then I heard about this lady in our neighborhood. She went to a psychiatrist, wanted help because her husband, she told the psychiatrist, every morning he drinks, a mug of coffee, and then he starts breaking the cup up and chewing it up and eating it and just leaves the handle. He said, "That's the craziest thing. I just don't understand it, doctor." And the psychiatrist looked, he said, "That is really weird because the handle's the best part." Let's see. Oh, back to going to the doctor. I went. I was having a little cough, and he said, "Oh, good." He said, "Your cough is really getting better." And I looked. I said, "Well, I've been practicing all week with it." So he was impressed. He was impressed. And we're getting into election time. We have that regularly, and it's important. It's like diapers. Politicians are like diapers. They have to be changed regularly, and really for the same reasons that you change the baby diaper. Bad stuff. Bad stuff. What else is going on? Oh, sheriff neighbor is telling us he went to a hanging. Somebody had hung themselves, and he said he talked to the woman, the wife, and she said, "Yes," he said, it's right here. He hung himself, couldn't do nothing about it. And so the sheriff said to her, he said, "Well, what I don't understand is why does he have all those bumps on the top of his head?" And the wife said, "Well, this stupid fool couldn't find a rope, so he grabbed the bungee cord." Boing. Back to the political scene too. It was great. They always have great quotes, but his one, I don't know what he was, senator or representative and something, and he said that, "I don't understand why the people are always so upset with us." He said, "We haven't done anything." Yeah, could have a reason. Could has a reason. Oh, and then a few years ago, I weighed a bit more than I weigh now, and I can't help remembering one time I would weigh myself every day or every night. And I went in and I was on the scale and I suck in my stomach, and looking down. And my wife, really helpful, looks over and she says, "Hey, that's not going to help you lose any weight." And I said, "No, but it helps me see the numbers on the scale. Got to do that. Got to do that." And then, quite a while ago, when I happened to be drinking a little bit, and it was bars closed, and I was staggering over to my car, and as I reached for the handle, cop rolled up and he stopped. He said, "Hey, what are you doing out here so late at night?" And I said, "Well," he said, I told him, I said, "Well, I'm going to a seminar." He said, "A seminar? Who the hell has a seminar at 2:00 in the morning?" He said, "What's it all about?" "It's a seminar on the danger and recklessness of alcohol." And he laughed and he said, "Who would teach that?" And I said, "Well, it's my wife." So I didn't get home in time to get that seminar. And then there's other things pop into your mind. I've never been too big on the fruit juice sellers and that. It's always stuck me funny how they could, find a gimmick to get a banana and an apple and then charge you $5 for it by swishing it up. I said, "Well, that's a good one." And that. In sad things in Fairyland, Cinderella, she wanted to get on the girls' basketball team. The poor thing, she just left the ball all the time. Didn't make it. And then close to that, I remember talking to one of my young granddaughters, very young, but it was close to Christmas, and I said something about, she could go sit on Santa's lap. And she was frightened. She was scared of it. And I thought, oh my gosh, she's got claustrophobia. Hope she gets over it. Anyway, what else? Well, for myself, I'm kind of concerned my fear of moving stairs has come back again. And it's just getting worse. It's escalating. So got to take a little look at that. Outside of that, let's go to some real talent. Junebug, you are the star tonight. Take it away.
Thank you for warming up the audience for me. There were some good ones in there. My name's Junebug, and I'm very happy to be on this show. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Hi, Mom. Hi, other mom. Hi, sister. Hi, Dad. Hi, brother. Hi, everybody. All right, I'm going to start you off with, I'm going to play a bunch of original tunes. The first one's called Pango, and I'll tell you about what Pango is in the song. I would like to eat a pango. I would like to eat a pango. It would be so very nice on a hot day. That would be so very, I would like to eat a pango. Pango is a mythical fruit, one that'll probably make you too. On a hot day, that would be so very a version of pango. So pango is a fruit I imagined would be really great. A mix between a peach and a mango. So it has the skin of a peach and the flesh of a mango, so you could bite into it. And I just think that would be a great experience. So I wrote that song about it. Next, I will play you a song that I wrote about living in Santa Cruz. The other day I saw a man running down SoCal Drive in a cow suit. Raspberries on toast, fresh plum compote. I found a nature swing in the forest of Nicene. The other day I saw a man running down SoCal Drive in a cow suit. That song is called Strings and Screens, or Screens and Strings, whichever way you want to do it. And it's about a time that I was driving down SoCal Drive and I saw a man and he was running and he was wearing a cow suit randomly. And that inspired me to write a song, that one. Next, I will give you Plastic Tumbleweeds. It's kind of an environmental ballad. Here we go. Got a pile of mangoes on my desk, got them each for $1. Must confess that's a pretty good deal, considering they come from a million miles away. Cringe when I see them plastic bags, I see them in the trees, I see them in my face. Away is placed in outer space, it ain't a million miles away. Plastic tumbleweeds, doo-doo, doo-doo, haunting all my dreams, doo-doo, doo-doo. Turtle noses stuck with straws, mighty metals make chimpanzee refugees. So that doo-doo part is where you can sing along too. Got a pile of mangoes on my desk, got them each for $1. Must confess that's a pretty good deal, considering they come from a million miles away. Cringe when I see them plastic bags, I see them in the trees, I see them in my face. Away is place in outer space, it ain't a million miles away. Plastic tumbleweeds, doo-doo, doo-doo, haunting all my dreams, doo-doo, doo-doo. Turtle noses stuck with straws, mighty metals make chimpanzee refugees. That's called Plastic Tumbleweeds. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The next song, I'll just keep it rolling, is called The Flow, and it's about a roommate that I had. flow. Go on and get that Fräulein. She may be a head case, but maybe in the meantime you will learn a little, live a little, have lots of fun. Well, some might say that's bad advice to encourage this shallow vice. To that I say, well, yeah, okay. Knuckleheads, they like to play, and so we go with the flow. And if we're headed for disaster, we know that going with the flow is gonna get us there faster. So we learn a little, live a little, have lots of fun, and then move on. So this is the part where I reveal how I made this song. Hey Tony, I like the things you do. Hey Tony, if I could I would be you. You're the one and only tiger with the one and only taste. You know how to take a breakfast and make it taste great. Frosted Flakes, they're more than good. They're great. So yeah, I stole the song from the Frosted Flakes commercial. Moving right along, I got another original tune. This is called Butterflies, and it's about Catholic school, because I went to Catholic school. And then Metamorphosis later. When I was in 5th grade, I got reborn in a hot tub in a church. It was St. Joseph's Catholic Church. When I was in 5th grade, my teacher was Sister Mary. She was a nun. She had no pinky. Yeah, she was fun. Butterflies in the springtime. Butterflies in the springtime. They were grubs. Yes, they were grubs. Butterflies. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, Sister Mary, I hope you're watching this. It's been a long time. But yeah, she was my 5th grade teacher, Sister Mary. She had no pinky. It was cool. Next, I'm gonna do an instrumental tune called I Really Want to Tell You, which I wrote while I was a lunch lady on a ship. Okay, next is my harmonica tune. Let's bring out the harmonica. All right. So I'm from Santa Cruz, SoCal, to be precise. But I did spend a few years living in New York, honing my artistic talent, such as tap dancing, which I will not be able to grace you with tonight, but maybe a future night. I wrote this song with somebody that I met over there. It's called Girls on the Town. And yeah, enjoy it. That's all that I'm going to say about it. Girls on the town, they drink Manhattans, drink them Cosmos on the town. They've got their perfume, Michael Kors footwear, sitting and booze together by themselves. They're there to network. It's Chelsea's birthday and it's her worst day. Ah, yeah. She's getting pissed. She'll take a lift. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Girls on the town, they drink Manhattans, drink them Cosmos on the town. They've got their perfume, Michael Kors footwear, sitting and booze together by themselves. I see them there, I love their hair, but I don't care, 'cause I'll go anywhere, 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 anywhere. On the town, I'm on the town, walking in Soho, my head is down till they walk by. Oh yeah, they lift my spirits, walking on the town. Girls on the town. Thank you. Oh, next we've got a ukulele tune. Here we go. All right, so this song is the first song that I ever wrote. I wrote it about this ferret that I was house sitting for. Her name was Zoe. So the song is called Zoe the Ferret. Now, Zoe, she was an elderly ferret and she lived in a drawer in the kitchen of that house, which I thought was a very interesting place to have a rodent living. But, you know, not my house, not my rules. Zoe, she was a nice girl, but I was a little bit creeped out by her, which you'll see in the song, the sentiment I had. But she was cute. I liked her. All right. Zoe, you are creepy. Zoe, you are cute. Mostly you are creepy, but I am stuck with you, so won't you please go away to that kitchen drawer where you stay, huddled up in a ball all day. Zoe, please go away. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Your pink skin freaks me out. The way you walk disturbs me. It makes me wanna shout. Zoe, please go away to that kitchen drawer where you stay, huddled up in a ball all day. Zoe, please go away. I don't wanna touch you or clean up your poop. I think you are stinky, but I am stuck with you, so won't you please go away to that kitchen drawer where you stay, huddled up in a ball all day. Zoe, please go away. Zoe the ferret. Thank you. Next, it's funny just playing rapid fire songs, but I gotta make the most of my time, right? Next, we got an auto harp tune. Give it up for the auto harp. This is a cover. All right. So, folks, this is an auto harp in case you've never seen one. And this song is called Hello Stranger. Notice there are a lot of strings. I broke the tuner for the auto harp, so I just want to say that it's not completely in tune, but just bear with me. You'll get the essence of the song. So this is Hello Stranger by the Carter Family. Stranger, put your loving hand in mine. Yes, hello, stranger, put your loving hand in mine. Yeah, you're a stranger, and you're a pal of mine. We'll get up round her, let a working man lay down. Yeah, get up round her, let a working man lay down. Yeah, you're around her, but you're all out and down. Well, every time I ride the 6 and 4 streetcar. Yes, every time I ride the 6 and 4 streetcar, I can see my baby peeping through the bars. She bowed her head She waved both hands at me. She bowed her head. She waved both hands at me. I'm prison bound, and I'm longing to be free. Oh, I see you, babe, when your troubles are like mine. Oh, I see you, babe, when your troubles are like mine. No, I'll see you, babe, when you haven't got a dime. Weeping like a willow, mourning like a dove. Yeah, weeping like a willow, mourning like a dove. There's a girl in the country that I really love. Loving hand in mine. Yes, hello, stranger, put your loving hand in mine. Yeah, you're a stranger, and you're a pal of mine. Hello, Stranger by the Carter Family, covered by me, Junebug. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. All right, next I got another cover, and this is my genius. I was hired when I was working in New York to play music outside of what's it called? Grand Ole Opry, the Times Square rendition of the Grand Ole Opry, and it was really not doing well in Times Square, so that they hired musicians like myself to play outside to try to draw people in. And during that experience, I figured out how to play Girl from Ipanema in my style with simple chords. So I'll show you that. Girl from Ipanema. Tall, tan, young, lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes ooh. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle that when she passes, each one she passes goes ooh. But I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? And yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day as she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead but not at me. I'll try a little Portuguese for those Portuguese listeners or Brazilian listeners. Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça, e ela menina que vem que passa, doce balanço o caminho do mar. Moça de corpo dourado, de sol de Ipanema, o céu balançado é mais que poema, coisa mais linda que já vai passar. but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? And yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day as she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, but not at me. One more time in English. Tall, tan, young, lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes ooh. When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle that when she passes, each one she passes goes ooh. Oh, but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? And yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, but not at me. Girl from Ipanema in the folk style. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, next I have another instrumental tune. And if I do it right, we'll all drift off into an amazing, weird, other dimension, like my background. That was called The Tower, a short version. I don't know how I'm doing on time. I got plenty of time. Cool. All right. Well, Tower was a song that I wrote from a place of longing, and I've tried to branch out from the longing topic in my songwriting. So I have an album that I released of just poorly recorded songs. Poorly is subjective, right? I think that they communicate what my songs are meant to communicate. So anyway, I have an album. That album is called Unpolished because of the way the songs were recorded. Then I made another album, which isn't out yet, with a producer who also plays flute and woodwinds. And that one has a lot of my original songs from my first album redone. That one will be coming out soon. And then maybe my next album will be all about songs that aren't about longing. Because, you know, it's nice to not be longing for stuff and just be happy with what you have. All right. Next song is called Martina. Martina the ballerina, another roommate that I had in my New York Times. She was an Italian girl named Martina the ballerina. I don't know how much more perfect you can get. But her and I had a good time. We would busk in the subways and she would dance on her point shoes and I would tap dance. Not so great. Not a great tap dancer, but I really like tap dancing. And it was cool to collaborate with another dancer in that regard. So here's a song that I wrote about Martina. Martina the ballerina, she lives in Paris, France. I'm gonna start over. Martina the ballerina, she lives in Paris, France. She works all day, and when she's off, that girl, she likes to dance. She danced the ballet in the subway till her toes bled. It was nasty, matching dollars, maybe 20. Was a lot of work for that money. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Martina the ballerina, she lives in Paris, France. We met a few years ago, it was by happenstance. I shared a bunk bed, she had her own room. A little steward, he was a guru. He went pazazoo, he was a nutjob, but left that place at bedbug. Martina the ballerina, she lives in Paris, France. She and I are quite alike, cause we both love to dance and chase the bad boys that really love us. We wanted the globe, but are not homeless. We come from places right next to the sea. When we've left there, it still beats me. Martina the ballerina. Woo! Yeah, but Martina, she was a cool girl. And the person, we were living in this 2-bedroom apartment. The guy that rented it to us had put in bunk beds in all the rooms. And Martina had her own room because she had been through all the other rooms, I think. But yeah, I was sharing a bunk bed in a room in where there was another set of people. It was just way too many people living together. But I got to meet a cool person named Martina the ballerina and made a song about it. So all was well. The last song that I have planned is called Peter's Car. And content advisory, there is maybe one swear word in there, but it's not a bad one. Now, Peter was another housemate of sorts. This was back in college. I went to school in Santa Barbara. And Peter, he is a really cool guy. He's just a big mess. And his car was the greatest evidence of that. So here, without further ado, is Peter's Car. Doesn't matter who you are, you'll probably end up sitting in the back. On top of rocks and trash and shit, you might give him a hand with it. Next time I shall bring a little back. In Peter's room, it looks like something went kaboom. Production zone, it surely is a mess. A black hole where things could get lost amongst magic cards and sparkly socks. And if you're lucky, you'll see him in his dress. Oh, Peter is an alright guy, don't matter if he's always high, 'cause Peter, we all know that he's the best. Young grandpa in cardigans, studying our ancient kings, loving Lucia and his dead friend James, R.I.P. Peter's car. Give it up for Peter. Non-existent audience. Thank you. Yeah, so I think that does it for me.
Let's have them bring my mic up so we have a chance to talk. How's the sound coming out in there, okay? Have somebody wave at me.
Sounds great.
Sounds great?
Cool.
With my raspy voice and your lovely, delicate voice?
Oh, well, we make a great pair then.
Yes. Okay, coming up in the closing credits, you'll see a couple links for Junebug. And why don't you tell me a little bit about your links and what they mean to you? How'd you get started on that?
All right. Oh, which mic? Which mic?
Use your own mic.
Okay, I don't even remember which links. I think one of the links is to my SoundCloud, which has all of my music for free. If you're interested and want to peruse, you can explore like the depths, like the first things that I ever posted on the internet up until now. Oops, you can see the progression in how I've learned to record. And then there's also a Bandcamp where I have my CD for sale. And then I was going to be in this show in Davis, but my music is just going to be in it. My friend that's a tap dancer has her final performance I think it's in 2 weeks. It's in the credits. But my music's part of the show, and it's set to tap dancing, which is going to be pretty interesting. And oh yeah, Three Bros in Midtown has First Friday event for the next few months, and I'll be playing at that with whatever other artists and musicians would like to join me at that time. So if you're interested in checking out a cool little market, First Friday, Three Bros Midtown this summer.
Sounds interesting. Well, you're a very busy girl, I'll tell you. You wear out a lot of shoes fast, or
I try to change it up so none of them get worn.
Change it up. What's the best part of doing what you're doing with music? The best part of that aspect of your life? What's going on? What's like? Hey, this is really the best part of what this part is. What is it?
I would say collaborating with other musicians and learning to be a musician that plays with others. Like it's a different beast, singer-songwriter versus someone that can jam with other types of instruments and other artists. And that's the most exciting thing that I'm doing these days.
And conversely, what's the worst part?
The worst part is having to have a day job that takes away my energy from being able to do this.
That's a killer. That's a killer. Well, all I can say is getting old enough, work long enough to retire should never be a question in somebody's mind. Take it, because you got to enjoy as much as you can while you got it, and that. And I get the feeling, though, that you are enjoying and looking on the sunny side, not getting down. How long have you been in Santa Cruz? Are you native Santa Cruz, or?
Yep, I'm born and raised in SoCal.
Oh.
I left for about 10 years, the last 10 years, but now I'm back.
Oh, good. All right. And what took you away for 10 years? May I ask?
Oh, the traveling bug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started working on farms, and then I worked on a ship as a lunch lady, and that took me to a lot of places. And then I thought, New York would be a cool place that I would never get bored at. And then the pandemic happened.
Yes, yeah, that sort of did it in for all of us, and even more. And but the nice thing, what I like about Santa Cruz is that it's got a lot of variety, both geographically and population wise ways. It's just interesting to me. I grew up my formative years in San Francisco, which was good for me also. I liked San Francisco, and I liked there also that there was a lot of variety. So it's somehow variety of people, variety of things, music. I'm not too big on variety of food. I'm picky when I eat, and I do eat some of the worst stuff for me, but gotta have a vice once in a while. I don't do drugs or alcohol, so
It's just some curly fries here and there.
not even curly fries. I just get the hamburgers, cheeseburgers. It's like Wimpy. You know, remember Wimpy? No, that's way before your time. And that you've got quite a few instruments that you work with. Is it difficult to transfer from one to another, especially when you're picking up something that's a new instrument, or is it easier because you've made those transfers? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that, I started with ukulele, and then I think going to a new instrument always comes out of like feeling a little bit bored or stuck. Then I'll pick up something else, and just everything with strings I find is kind of along the same lines, but they have different tones and the way they put together all the parts of a chord. That tends to like help me write new songs and learn new stuff. So I forgot what the question was, but it expands my mind.
Yeah. I was just saying sometimes when you go from what you're used to something new, you have a difficult time because you want to make it what you were used to. But on the other hand, when you become proficient, I believe, in an instrument, transferring to another one seems to me would be a little easier because that music is music. So
I agree with that.
yes,
I think it makes it eeasier.
Okay. And oh my God, the floor director, he's going to commit suicide. Wait, what's going on, floor director? It's dead. Yeah, he's done. Okay, and I see by the screen up there that we're all over. So,
all
okay.
Right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm just desperately hoping that what we get out of here is a reasonably good product.